I know what people say, it can't be done. How can you learn to escape a violent attack just by doing these drills? Well, let's prove them wrong. Now, if enough people commit to just 30 seconds a day to drilling these skills, then sooner or later, someone is going to need them and they'll be ready. Think back to how you learned to catch a ball, a simple motor skill repeated over and over again, often out on some cold Monday morning on a PE field. I'm not suggesting that defending yourself is as easy as catching a ball, but the principle is the same. Simplified, repetitive action creates instinct. And to make these instincts truly effective, you need to bring in one crucial element, your mind. Here's a little mind trick for you. Not quite Jedi, but close. I want you to imagine this. It's a warm summer's evening. You're home alone, relaxed on your sofa, maybe watching a film. Because the windows are open, someone's managed to climb in. And now you're face to face with an intruder in your own living room. What chance do you have of overcoming that intruder? Give yourself a score. 0 for no chance, all the way up to 10 if you believe you could take that intruder down. When we do this thought experiment in our workshops, most people place themselves between 0 and 3. Okay, now hold that number in your head for a moment. Now let's change the picture slightly. This time, sitting right next to you on the sofa is someone you love. A child, partner, friend, someone you'd do anything to protect. If you're a parent like me, imagine your son or daughter. They're vulnerable and innocent. Now I guarantee that number in your head has just shifted up. Some of you might even be saying 11 out of 10. It hits differently, doesn't it? Now, feel that raw emotion, the very idea of someone hurting them. Feel that protective surge. Take a sharp breath in through your nose and slowly exhale from your mouth. That's your warrior. You feel it. We all have it. The only difference now is that you've added real, instinctive and effective skills to back it up. In a later video, we'll look at how breathing and voice amplify your physical power. But right now, understand this, your mindset is the trigger that unlocks everything. Let your emotions be what they are. Yes, fear will come in, but if you don't awaken that warrior, you might freeze when you need to fight. And that hesitation could cost you or someone you love. That's why out in the world, your mindset must always be one of readiness. Violence happens, and usually when it does, it's fast. You only have one chance to act. So when you train, don't just move your body, train your mind. We need to galvanize every part of you, mental and physical, because this union is what drastically improves your odds. The right mindset paired with instinctive techniques changes everything. Now, let's add another skill to your kit, one that builds directly on what you've learned through the WarriorUp Smart Series. If you ever find yourself cornered and the attacker moves in, surprise can be your biggest weapon. Remember, predators look for weakness. They select the vulnerable. It increases their odds. Your goal is to flip that script. We'll explore assertive voice control soon, but for now, picture this. Your attacker moves towards you. You're cornered, so like a hedgehog, you're going to compress and curl, given the illusion that you are vulnerable. You might even add to the feign by saying in a weak voice, "Please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me." To the predator, this is music to their ears because he's thinking his selection techniques are spot on. And he has someone who will just submit to his will. By the way, in a later video, we talk about sexual predators and how they select their victims. But this isn't about submitting to his will. It's lulling him into a false sense of confidence. And most importantly, it's priming the weapon, you. As you get close, now don't forget your mindset. You must have one goal: to do whatever it takes and get home to your loved ones. So you're feigning vulnerability. You've drawn yourself back like a hedgehog, protecting your head. You said, please don't hurt me. You've compressed your energy here, and you're about to use all three principles to drive forward, rapidly striking the attacker until he's on the floor. And you are the storm that puts him there. See, it's not a radical shift from what you've already learned, but the drill connects everything together. Mindset, breath, and action. When you practice, bring that emotion. Remember the sofa scenario. Bring that with you, inhale sharply, and release it through the storm as you drive in with multiple elbow strikes. So let me show you the drill. It's very simple. The predator's coming in, you're cowering back, you know you don't have anywhere to go. This is the crucial bit. So you move down, you compress your energy down and raise your hands up. Just in case, you know, he moves fast and starts lashing out, you've got some protection here. But the idea is, as he gets into your target range, you surprise him by driving forward here with your first elbow. And then moving with the other one and driving back across his jaw. Okay, now if you do land both on the attacker's jaw, they're going to be on the floor, no doubt about that, because you're employing that rotational force, that compressed force, and that kinetic energy all at the same time. That's how you deal with a sexual predator. So let's now practice this 5 times. As usual, we'll go at an increase in speed. Okay, and I'll do it from this angle as usual. So the first one, we're going to go nice and slow at play speed. So watch what happens. 1, I drive back. I take a deep breath in as well. Okay, I drive oxygen into my brain especially, so I'm thinking straighter, I've got more focus. So 1. And then as I strike forward, I exhale. Okay. 2. Okay, now a little faster. 3. And a bit more faster. 4. And finally, as fast as you can go, and try and get the breath in and then the breath out on the elbows. 5. Hopefully you can see now that your inner warrior is more than capable dealing especially with sexual predators. Surprise is another tactical advantage you can use here. As always, habit stack into your daily routine. That's just 30 seconds. And remember, capability builds confidence. So if you ever find yourself in that horrible situation, being cornered by someone you know is going to attack you, your mind, your physical skills, and your instinct will be there for you. But you must do the drill sets. I'll see you in the next video.